Hi! The video you just clicked on has the quality of the inside of a microwave, so bear with me. Now, I know you must be extremely bored to watch this whole thing, or perhaps you just don't have anything else better to do than to waste these whole minutes of your life that you will never retrieve back. But by all means, welcome. Although a warning, this is a really cringy video, so yeah. Every time I'm going to study for an exam, I always feel the need to have some caffeine inside my system. Why? I don't know, I just do. So I begged my mother to take me to get some caffeine in order for me to study, and my brother tagged along with us. Now, before I could get my addiction fulfilled, my mother felt the need to get some supplements from the most dangerous store at the moment. And what better way than to find the most unhealthiest foods to survive on? Which is why we decided to take a lot of them. Yeah, who am I kidding? I don't even like these. So after we made it out safely with all our hunting supplies in order to go hunt our food instead of buying it from the store, we finally made it. I honestly don't think it's healthy for me to drink caffeine real late at night because, first of all, the caffeine doesn't affect me until usually an hour later. Secondly, I feel very fatigued after the caffeine wears off from my body, yet my body forgets what sleep is. And finally, I actually forgot to eat dinner, so I was feeling very famished. I don't think that's healthy at all. I should probably not do that at all. Even these little creamers were starting to look so good. But finally, I was able to get my diabetes cup. I mean, look at it. It looks so mouth-watering. So I hopped on the back seat like the cow I am, and I just sat there and thought about how I was going to be studying for this exam. I was very tempted to chug down that creamer, so it was so bad I had to shower just when I got home. So I always feel the need to test out my water temperature before throwing myself in, literally. I mean, they don't call me Shamu for no reason. In my bathtub that has blood stains from somebody that was murdered in before we bought the house. But that's for another time. The water was finally feeling tranquil and noiseless. Just like flames! In my opinion, showers are the best/worst places to think in. They're also the best places to have karaoke sessions with your friends and showers are also very therapeutic. I mean, call me crazy, but I like to have arguments with people that I wish I could have. But I don't do it in real life, because I mean, you should never argue with fools. So that's why I never argue with myself. After my 5-hour shower, it was time for a face mask. Whoa there. TikTok is shaking right now. Moisturizing time has come. We were one step closer towards exhausting my brain cells. Finally, we just needed the last ingredient for the night. This is not a sponsor video, but honestly, hello, McDonald's, sponsor me. Just kidding, I don't really like their food. I just like their frappes, their salads, their french fries, and their Sprite, but that's pretty much it. Like I told y'all before, caffeine doesn't affect me till like an hour later, so I just listen to some tunes, but like, I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'll just like sing them. Do you ever feel... I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna sing. Guys, it's because I'm too shy to sing. Like, you guys don't understand. Ignite the light and let it shine. Alright, people. Who let her out of her cage? Honestly, the rest of these clips are just me singing along to some old tunes, sipping on some of that addiction of mine just to get pumping. It's really not that entertaining. And no, I won't be singing again, because I won't do y'all like... Lately, I've been playing hard, so no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Sorry. Honestly, is caffeine a drug? Because, honestly, it's very addicting to me, and I always wait so long just for it to hit, and then when it does hit, I be acting like kind of weird, but like, I'm not like the type to get hyper. I'm just like, I don't know. My energy feels kind of weird. Okay, we can clearly see the caffeine finally kicked in, and it was time to chew some gum to help me stimulate some memory cells into my brain. Believe me, I know. I'm a doctor. The way I study is maybe weird to others, but this method really works for me. Basically, I have to hear the sound of my own voice to memorize things.
Boston Massacre. Massacre or massacre?
Okay, it was already 1:23 a.m. and my brain was really hurting, and this face mask was starting to feel really uncomfortable. I mean, who is it to blame? I had it on for like 2 hours, and I don't think that's the correct way to use a face mask. But I just didn't feel like I had enough energy to go and take it off. JK, better safe than sorry than to like not have a face afterwards. My dog looked so relaxed. The best thing to do was to go bother her. Damn, I'm grateful. I just wanted to give her all my love, and this is how she does me. I started to realize how my eyes were starting to get some bags. Designer bags, don't get it wrong. I started to realize my grades and realized how my professor had written convicted or committed. I obviously don't know if you're asking. If it's wrong, I don't know, okay? And that 1970s, that was Microsoft Word, so you can't blame me for that, okay? If my professor ever sees this, just know this is nothing against you. I was having a mental breakdown at this moment, and, I just can't control that. So I had to put some Christian mingles in order for me to calm down and relax and ask God to give me patience. Is exactly what you people are seeing. 3:27 a.m. This is the devil's hour. I am in hell right now. Yes, I am out of caffeine. My body is very fatigued at the moment. Gum is just tasting disgustingly in my mouth. I don't think I can keep going anymore, but we're going to keep going, because we want to get these degrees. We want to get A's. I know you people say C's get degrees, but I have scholarships to get, so these C's will not be enough for me. I think it was time for me to just hit bed because my body just couldn't take it anymore. It was just too much. My mind was going to explode any minute now. But before I could do that, I obviously had to take off all that sugar out of my mouth before I threw up rainbows the next morning. Like, look at me. I was looking like a whole man with long hair that was ready to flop in bed. Good morning, y'all. So I always start my morning by drinking this death flavored thing. And yeah, obviously I'll be showing my fit for the day. We have our Nikes, some excuse the mirror that's on my spit, and some sweats that I obviously did not confiscate from my old high school. And lastly, I have my Yu-Gi-Oh shirt, because we all know we all love Yu-Gi-Oh, right guys? Finally, it was time to leave the comfort of my home and teleported just on time to my college. I was honestly dreading each step I would take. Like, it was just getting closer and closer. And so I was in class, and so it began. But the test went so great. I honestly think I did so good on that test, not gonna lie. May I just add that I was attacked on my way to class by 2 scores on this exact spot one day? And finally, I teleported back home, and I was feeling fresh, I was feeling new, no more stress, no more crying, no more eating squirrel. So that's all for this video. Thanks for making it this far into it, like, props to you. Bye!